Men standing for the parliamentary prayer.
Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness has appointed the officers of rulers and parliaments for the welfare of society, good of all human lives upon it, and the just government of its people, we beseech you to look with your abundant favor upon us, your servants, whom we've entrusted with the performance of such important trust in this community. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under attention in deliberation in so just a faithful manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this region and of those whose interests you've committed to us. Amen.
Address by Honorable Kenneth Marende, Speaker of the Kenya National Assembly, beginning with the welcome remarks by the Speaker of EALA.
It is under your visionary leadership that the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Fraternity took a decision to hold its next meeting here in Nairobi in September 2010. Undoubtedly, the success of the meeting will be a landmark in the history of the Parliament of Kenya, just like other previous international meetings hosted by the Kenya National Assembly. I would also like to take special cognizance of the Right Honorable Marende's efforts during the establishment of the EAC Speakers Bureau. The idea for the establishment of the Speakers Bureau began right here in the precincts of the Kenya National Assembly in 2008. Right Honorable Marende at the time concurred with me that there was a need to create a platform for EAC speakers to enable them exchange ideas on EAC's integration process and how to involve their parliaments. It is upon this that the speakers of the EAC National Assemblies and Parliaments met for the first time in Nairobi in May 2008 to agree on the modalities of the Bureau. Since then, the EAC Speakers Bureau has made tremendous progress to achieve its stated objectives in fulfilling the EAC's dream.
It is my pleasure, privilege, and honor to welcome and address you during this auspicious occasion of the East African Legislative Assembly sitting in the chambers of the Kenya Parliament today and tomorrow at Nairobi, and from the 27th May to the 4th June at the Municipal Council chambers in Mombasa. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, for inviting me and for according me the opportunity to welcome and address this assembly. I have noted that the business to be deliberated during the 2 weeks the assembly will conduct its plenary sessions and committee meetings include: 1. Official launch of the East African Legislative Assembly 2010-2012 Strategic Plan. 2. Debate on the East African Community Budget 2010-2011. 3. Debate on the East African Appropriation Bill 2010. 4. The East African Community Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2010. 5. The consideration of the East African Civil Aviation Safety and Security Oversight Agency Appropriation Bill 2010. And 6. Questions to the Council of Ministers, among others. Mr. Speaker, the East African Legislative Assembly, as inaugurated by the heads of state of the East African Community Partner States at its first sitting in Arusha, Tanzania, on the 20th November 2001, is an independent legislative arm of the community under duty to act in concert with the objectives set out in the treaty for the establishment of the parent body.
At the time of your presidency, the Constituency Development Fund was introduced with the aim of achieving equitable distribution of development of resources across all regions. The CDF program has facilitated in putting up new water, health, education facilities, to name but a few, in all corners of this country, thereby creating balanced development. Beyond all the above achievements, your government also went ahead to abolish school fees and offer free primary education. This free education program saw nearly 1.7 million pupils enroll in schools by the end of 2004. This decision has been applauded both near and far. No wonder former US President Bill Clinton, in an ABC primetime interview in November 2004, said you are the one living person he would most like to meet, because by providing free and compulsory primary education, what you had done would affect more lives than any president has done or would ever do by the end of the year.
After all, it is our people who must see and feel the benefit of integration. Honorable Speaker, the community is set to expand its scope and mandate in the period ahead. The implementation of the Common Market Protocol will make our region more attractive. Our people will be able to reap the benefits of increased market access and expanded trade within our region. Investors, on the other hand, will access more investment opportunities and be able to move their capital freely across the borders. The labor markets will be more liberalized, thus benefiting both employers and employees from the partner states.